All right, good morning, everyone. It did snow yesterday, last night and stuff, so it's kind of just melting. So that's great because I could use the extra moisture back there on the western slope and the hay pile that everybody seems to want to see. I mentioned you can't see the hay pile, and everybody freaks out in the comments. So there you go. There's the hay. All right, just where we left off yesterday, I got my multi-tool here with my carbide blade. That should cut through this bracket up here like butter. But we'll find out in a little while. We had a bunch of orders overnight, so we're gonna have to help Heather this morning just by, I'm gonna label some crumb bags and do some serial numbers and probably fill some bags. I'm not exactly sure. We'll just, whatever she needs help with, we'll knock it out. I'm gonna sign some gold pans. We've got a couple boxes left of gold pans. This is all bubble wrap. This is just my wall of supplies temporarily while I build out the pay dirt room. But I have to sign some pans because we're out of signed pans. So I gotta sign some pans. She needs some pans for panning kits. And I'm basically just helping Heather right now. She is kind of backed up with the pay dirt stuff, so I'll do what I can. I'm actually waiting on my bandsaw. It's out for delivery, so it should be here any minute, I guess. I have my phone off silent. I have my call screener off, so if I get a phone call, it should come through, so I'm excited about that. Okay, it's been a couple days since I showed you guys the hay. Let's see if it's growing at all. Okay, so it did snow last night. The ground is still damp. I'm not gonna water it. I don't see any fresh grass coming up. There is like grass coming up, but I don't think it's fresh. It doesn't look like freshly grown grass. So, I don't know, man. We'll give it another, well, as long as it takes, I guess. Even if weeds grow back here, I'd be happy just to keep, some sort of root system. I would prefer to not have weeds. I mean, I dug all these things up and they're coming back way faster than the grass is even starting, so. Let's see, what's this? I know, yeah, look at that, it's all coming back. The ground is nice though. All right, also I've been thinking about where to put the air compressor room and the dust collection room. Kind of thinking right on this side would be all right because a couple reasons. One reason, on that side of the building, the north side, that's getting pretty close to my property line. And I don't want to have to get all kinds of, declined permits and stuff. I have a lot more room back here and I could level the ground out like I was planning before and then come up and have like a raised garden bed over here. And then have, a room that comes out 3.5 feet, have probably the dust collection room right here, and then further back have the air compressor room. That way, and then I would also have a walkway that would go past it. So I think that's a better idea. Plus I'll have less room to run the electrical. I won't have to go all the way around the building, and we'll still have a garden back here. I don't know, I've been thinking about trying to figure out exactly where to put those soundproof rooms. All right, back to the ceiling. We got to finish that up, and then we'll be good for the bandsaw. It's on its way. No calls yet. It's already noon. All right, I just put a battery in this multi-tool for the first time. Let's fire it up and see what happens. It does have a, I guess it's a speed adjuster over here, or I didn't read the instructions, but I would guess it's speed control. Oh yeah. That'll do it. All right, so I kind of got sidetracked. I decided to start raking this disaster area of a junkyard and just kind of pick the rocks and stuff out of it. So I've got some more rocks for the pathway in the back. I found all kinds of trash, more of that expanding foam. I just tossed it all right in the trash. A lot of concrete and stuff right up along the edge, sticks and all kinds of crap. But where is it? There it is. I was just raking through, leveling it out, and I found this. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it is a marble. Oh cool, that's an awesome looking marble. It's like super green on the inside. That's an awesome looking marble. Cool. That's a keeper. I am gonna metal detect this, by the way, but like all that trash on the top, I just threw it away. There was all kinds of nails and stuff in there too. I'll run a magnet over it before I metal detect it, of course. Let's see how flush cut I can get this thing. I don't have it tied off, but this is still attached. Let's give it a try. I think my bandsaw is actually here. I just heard a tractor trailer out front. There it is. Look how tall this thing is. This is taller than I am. I am not even kidding. It is on a skid though. This thing is as tall as I am. There it is. 17-inch, 2 horsepower Extreme Series bandsaw with the cast iron trunnion. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. All right, here's a close-up of the damage. You can see that I can clean that up pretty quickly and easily with some 45, but you can see right there how deep it went. I knew I would go through at least a blade, but holy cow. I got through it. You can see it's free, nice and flush cut, and of course, a little bit of drywall repair there, and we're good to go. All right, so I got a little bit of fast drying drywall mud here. This is the 45. So I'm just gonna make a little pyramid here, or like a little volcano. I'm just gonna mix this little amount. This is all I need to repair that little thing up there. So I'll just take some of my drinking water. The trick is to not have it go spilling everywhere. The more water I add, the slower it's gonna dry too. So I don't wanna get crazy, but I do have to be able to work this mud. All right, just wanna get all the little bubbles, the little clumps out of there. That's actually not bad. We're pretty good there. All right, now we'll just take this mud up to that repair site and we're good to go. Let's see how this works. What is that? Some kind of a chunk in there. We don't want the chunks. All right, we're not seeing it. Perfect. So this little spot here, even though it looks ugly, once that dries, we can put some paint on there, just a little bit of trim paint around, get rid of that mud, and then it'll be not even noticeable. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and start on the other side. We'll continue this row all the way over, and by the time we get over here, this stuff should be dry and ready to put our next board in. Okay, we made some progress. I've got the bracket attached to the tongue and groove. I painted that little section right there. It's not noticeable anymore. And we still have, I don't know, probably 20 more pieces to install. And the problem is, we're out of pieces. Actually, we have like 4, maybe 5 pieces just stored up here that I can use. I have one 12-footer left. I have some scraps over there, and these are the pieces that I put on the side as scrap. And as you can see, they're all extremely dirty. They're not finished, although I do have some polyacrylic remaining in the thing. So I could use these. I just have to sand them. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Too bad my sander isn't hooked up. I need my air compressor and 220 hardwired to run this thing. So I can't run that yet. So I'm gonna have to do it all by hand. Luckily I have some nice 60 grit sandpaper with my palm sander over there. It's like the only DeWalt thing I own. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Heather's on her way home. We're gonna go out to eat because I didn't even eat yet today. It's like 5 p.m. So I'm kind of like in a daze. So I'm probably not gonna do this tonight. I'm gonna go read comments and then we'll finish up the video downstairs. All right, so we're gonna try this with the webcam and you can actually read the comments. Can you? Yes, you can. All right, we'll start right here. Peas Doc. Those cordless multi-tools are the best. I have the 18 volt. I never saw 12 volt in the watching one before. I guess my local Home Depot is either. Oh, I've never had them in stock. With a fresh blade, they'll cut through anything. I do floors and cut the bottom of door jambs all the time. That tool's the best for it. Goes through nails, metal studs, wood, and everything else like butter. Makes work a lot easier. Have fun with it. Keep up the great work. It's all looking great. And doing it all by yourself is going to feel great when it's finished. Yeah, dude. It's already pretty great. That is the 12 volt version. And I know there is an 18 volt version. I was actually looking for that, but Home Depot or Ace Hardware didn't have one. So I kind of needed that tool right away. It worked for what it was supposed to do. It destroyed a blade, but it cut through that. You know what I mean? If I need something bigger than cutting through that, I'll just get an angle grinder, right? So, all right. That is not an angle grinder. Ha, ha, ha. No, it isn't. The strings were a great idea, man. Shop looking great, coming along nice. This is Anthony, by the way. I found it funny when you're doing the nuggets for the website. I was actually just looking at them, planning to buy some more pay dirt hopefully this week. Cool, man. So, yeah, this morning, I mean, most of the day, Heather and I were making pay dirt bags, so I didn't have much time out in the shop. But yeah, dude, the strings are a great idea. I just finished up the second one. It just made sense, you know, attach a string to it, right? Okay, thanks for the comment. Johnny Jim, have you thought about making a long sprinkler out of a piece of PVC pipe with holes drilled in it and fed at each end by a split hose? Yeah, that could work too. The thing is though, Heather also uses the hose every day to water her plants. So it's just simple for me to, I mean, especially now with the hay that's down, I can just spray it like once a day. So thanks for the comment. Leanne wants coffee. Yes, my coffee. I should have hired you to put my studio building up. You have done more solo than the team of construction guys I'm still waiting on to break ground. I was promised it would be complete by winter. I have tons of respect for doing it yourself and not counting on others. When I was in the Army, I did count on others because everybody worked as a team. But here in the civilian world, if you don't do it yourself, it's not going to get done. And I don't like asking for help. So there you go. Thanks for the comment. Brian says multi-tool is very handy, sometimes too handy. The ceramic cutting blade helped me out massively in the past. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using this thing a lot more. MS says, hey, you like your mushrooms, drill hundreds of holes in all the stumps, buy mushroom spores from the mushroom you like, and fill the stumps with it. Mushrooms for 2 years and the stumps will have been transformed into luxury topsoil. Yeah, that's what I was. I do have a bunch of oyster spores too. I have king oysters as well. They might propagate on those stumps. It's cottonwood. I've found oyster mushrooms on cottonwood. At least I think it's cottonwood. But even if it's not, even if it's maple, which it could be the other thing it is. Yeah, and like I said in my previous videos, that was the idea. So yes, that is a great idea. Hap Newsom says, as my late pop used to say, it may not be sharp, but skin won't stand a chance with it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get touched with that multi-tool. 456, that's a snake hook. Let's see. Yes, that is a snake hook. That is a snake hook. I used to catch rattlesnakes quite a bit back in the day. Leanne up here, wherever she is, right there. I used to live with her, and you can ask her. We had the game wardens coming to the house. That's a story for another day. No, I wasn't catching rattlesnakes and bringing them home. Long story short, I was geocaching, and I always carried my snake stick with me. A forest ranger came over, and he's like, "Oh, what do you got there? A snake stick? Are you catching rattlesnakes?" I'm like, "No, dude, I'm looking for a geocache. Here's the app right here." And they didn't believe me. They took my cell phone. They made me drive like 50 miles home so they could search my house for snakes. Of course, they didn't find anything. New York State. That was thank you, folks club. Tacos, yes. JP Lawns coming along nice. Thank you, man. Tony Mediati says about the KleshGuitars unboxing video of the Les Paul. We all don't have a luthier's eye when it comes to inspecting guitars, so thank you for making this video. I'll definitely use your expertise when purchasing a guitar online again. Personally, for the cabbage we dish out for these guitars, even for the minor imperfections you found, my guitar would definitely be going back. I can't go to a guitar center because I'll be looking at the guitars and I can spot from across the room, you know, the distance of the high E string from the edge of the fretboard. It's not perfect or just something like that. I can just pick that stuff out. So yeah, it's a curse, but it's also it's a good thing when I can see stuff that's wrong with something. Viceroy, that oscillating tool's pretty handy thing. I was a little bit surprised how good it is for sanding. I haven't tried using it for sanding yet, but yes, it did come with like a triangular sander thing too. I could probably use that for something, I'm sure. David Simon, I don't suggest shaving with it, but it'll cut through that bracket like butter. I'm sorry, I can't even read. I didn't eat yet today, so I'm kind of like cross-eyed. Looking nice in there. Great work so far. Awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, it cut that bracket pretty easily. I'm glad I purchased it. I know I'll use it for more stuff. Thank you, Ted. It's coming along nicely. Yeti Mountain Trading says nice. I agree. David Simon says cats are not evil. They are chaotic neutral. Well, you haven't met Mittens yet, have you? Even the custom shop guitars aren't perfect. He's talking about the Les Paul video. Very good, better than the USA production models, but they also have imperfections. Yeah, I just don't like Gibson guitars anymore. Like even the custom shop stuff is junk. They don't take their time. Mike Owens, I know this guy from Hazleton. Hey, hell yeah, man. More cat content. That's where the money is. And I'm sorry, I can't even read. And I've got some of my tunes on Spotify if you wanted to check it out. Definitely, yes. Mostly all short instrumentals, perfect for background noise. Yeah, just leave a comment on this video. Let me know. Give us a link, and I will approve it, because it's held for review. If there's a link like this, see this? Then I just hide user from channel. Sometimes people put like a period after the word and then no space, and then it counts it as a link, so it turns into that. You guys can read that, right? Yeah, I hope so. All right, Ricky Lisa. Ceiling's looking awesome. Thanks again. So as far as that goes, like I mentioned in today's video, I think I'm going to put the compressor and the dust. Yeah, the compressor and the dust collection in the back of the building, and then I'm just going to level it out and widen it out and put river rocks all over back there. I'll probably have to pour a little concrete pad for each of the small soundproof rooms, and then I'll have like a garden bed up on the side as well. It's a lot of digging, and it's probably not going to happen this year. I mean, maybe it has to. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. All right. Dan Evergreen, yes, hay time. All right, I got some hay in today's video for you, at least. Raymond says, I watch a fair amount. You're on the right track, my friend. Keep building your value. Appreciate that, Raymond. Sir Fries says, I don't always see all your videos, but I like how chill they are. I find them relaxing. Awesome stuff. Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And thanks, everybody, for watching. Again, let me know if this long, drawn-out, probably 10 minutes worth of comment reading is worth it. When you guys start leaving more and more comments, I'm going to have to probably not do this anymore. So, I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, you know what to do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.